Guess who forgot their mic again? Sorry for the audio in advance. Hello. It is currently Tuesday night. I just got to my room for the evening. I am staying at a hostel tonight. The reason I flew in Tuesday night is because SDCC actually starts Wednesday, and you're supposed to be mostly set up by early afternoon on Wednesday. So I had to fly in tonight so I could be here for setup early tomorrow morning. But I'm not staying at this hostel for the rest of the trip. I'm actually gonna move to a different hotel that's closer to the con center tomorrow. I think my plan is I'm gonna check out as early as possible. I'd like to check out of here by like 7:30 in the morning and then walk over to the con center. I think it's like a 15-minute walk from here, and you're able to start setting up at 6 a.m. I'm not gonna get there at 6 a.m., but I'll probably try to be there before 8 is my goal, because I don't really know where to go. This con center has like a bajillion doors, and I don't know which door I'm supposed to go into because I'm hand carrying everything. I can't go right to the loading dock, and there are very clear instructions on where to find like the loading dock, but for hand carry stuff it just says find the door that says exhibitor door, and that could be any of the doors. So I'm gonna try to get there early just so I can figure out where I'm going and orient myself. And that's it. That's day -1. Wish me luck. Good morning. It's very early, probably about 7:15, and I am going to the convention center. Probably a third of the way set up. I'm sweaty, so I'm taking a small break. I'm taking up this whole corner right now. It's actually prohibited in rules to film or photograph before preview night starts, so that's the reason I'm not showing you the whole artist alley right now. I will show you what the con center actually looks like tomorrow. For now, I can't really show you everything before everyone is set up, so I apologize for that. But I'll show you my table when it's done. I forgot to pack my lights. I meant to bring them and I didn't. I know it doesn't look that dark on camera, but it's actually pretty dark in this corner, so. Hello. It's a little bit after 9:30 now. I'm done setting up my table. We're supposed to be done setting up by 2 p.m. So since I finished early, I thought I would just hang out by the waterfront behind the con center since it's really beautiful out here. I think my table looks really nice. It's a 4-foot table, so it's really small. Because of that, I decided instead of doing display only, which is what I normally do for cons, part of my table is self-serve, and I'm pretty excited to see if that works out for this convention. I'm excited to find out what SDCC is all about. It's very busy in there. There weren't too many artists setting up while I was there, but there were a lot of people driving forklifts and hanging big ceiling banners up there, and so I don't really want to wait inside. It kind of just feels like I'm in the way. So yeah, I think I'm going to spend as much time outside as possible today until I have to go back in. I also don't really know what to do with myself now that I'm alone. I don't often travel alone, so it's so beautiful out here though. What a legend! you put the sticker in here.
Oh, yep, the sticker. Thank you.
Yeah. And yes, you do get a voucher and you're welcome to pick one.
The little guy?
Yes. Thank you very much. Enjoy the con.
Thank you, thank you.
exhibitors goes all the way down. Right now we're in the 3000s and I believe it goes down to 0. It's like a mile. So cool. We are still walking. I found the Neopets booth. They're not open though. Oh my gosh, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to buy from them. But I found them. Look how cute everything is. Mama! That's us.
Exhibit hall. All access, storage, and empties must be removed from the exhibit floor. If you have not done so,
All right, we are on Thursday. So yesterday, right before preview night, they asked me to reverse my display because this corner that I built out of my grid cubes, they said was affecting the line of sight to my table. In their display rules, they do talk about line of sight, but I thought it was in reference to your neighbor who is behind you. And I didn't think it would really be an issue because there is no table next to me behind me, but they still asked me to switch up my display so that my smaller tower is closer to the aisle so that it doesn't as directly affect the sight when you are walking this way to my table to see my table, and that's fine. So last night after preview night ended, I ended up switching these displays. I think it still looks really good. That's my display, and I think this is how it's gonna look for the rest of the weekend. The only thing that's affected is that this little window where I stand in is a little bit closer to my neighbors, so my neighbor Nick is gonna have to sit closer to me and be my friend. Sorry, Nick. Nick is actually super, super nice.
Give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but it get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do?
I love Emily.
I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small. But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing. Starting now with you, and I don't mind. You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but it get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? You give me butterflies. Oh, what a surprise. The thought of your kiss as the people walk by. I'm just dying to ask, wouldn't hurt to try. Just me and you. What should I do? I hope you hit me back, 'cause I can't wait to see you. Everything's a vibe. The both of us who knew how fast things became. Now it feels so great. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing.
Love how yesterday went. Sales, good. This is obviously a very, very well-loved show. The AA staff and security, super nice. Everyone's really nice. The other vendors, also super nice. This is a very industry-focused show, so it doesn't really feel like other artist alleys I've done where all the vendors are kind of just running around having fun. I mean, everyone is having fun, but it also seems like everyone's networking. I've met a lot of other professionals here, which is very, very cool, but I'm also getting a little bit of imposter syndrome, and no one's making me feel that way. It's like me making myself feel that way. Inventory-wise, I might have understocked my stickers, and I definitely understocked my enamel pins. Honestly, I don't think I could have brought too much more with me just by myself unless I shipped stuff ahead of time anyway, so it is what it is, but I do wish I had more stickers with me. I don't think I'm gonna have certain designs by Sunday. So this print, which was my best-selling square print at Anime Expo, has not been selling well here. This print has been selling really well. My Freerin print and my Junimo print have been selling really well. My skateboard ghost, which has not been doing so well recently, and I was thinking about retiring this design, is starting to sell really well here. So I'm very excited about that. I'm not sure that the Wii print is selling really well, but a lot of people point to it and say, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So I'm glad that I put it in the front. I think it draws a lot of attention. The stickers I'm really low on. I'm really low on I feel things deeply. I'm low on my pancake stickers. This is the last of them currently. I don't have any more in my suitcase. I'm also low on the horrors persist, but so do the little treats. I think I'm low on my Yakult stickers. This has been the most popular drink one by far. Oh, I'm also low on this sticker, but I know for sure I have more at home. I should have packed more. This also hasn't been as popular, but look how cute he is. He's got a little book on his head. Got some Neopets stuff for my friends, and they gave me this huge backpack. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna give it to my friend Dylan, but that volunteer was the nicest person in the whole world. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Neopets. Happy con! Thank you so much. They're both good choices. There is a hidden ghost in the Yakult if you're attached to this.
40.
Cash, perfect. Just the one print?
Yeah. I didn't have a
And would you like a badge ribbon to go with your purchase as well? The first one?
We have a friend who's a Prince fan who was just like,
The bunny one?
but if Prince is not really your thing,
Thank you very much. Enjoy. I can see ghosts. You got it.
But yeah, Liam Neeson.
Thank you very much. Have a good con.
I'm not even kidding you. She's as well as a Roman Art sticker all together.
Play of the day. Hi.
Some changes since
Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for my little sussy charm. Yay. It's been really hard balancing vlogging and vending at the same time, especially at this show since it's such a long show. And honestly, I've been doing pretty good with sales. So I've just been distracted. So I apologize that I don't have as much con footage as I would like and probably what you would like to see. But I thought I'd check in. It is now Saturday night. I just got home from dinner. I had dinner with Kai. It was a lot of fun. Today was a really good day. I'm just having, I think, the most fun I've ever had in terms of con atmosphere out of any con I've been to. And that is really saying something because I know I had a ton of fun at Otakon and I know I have a ton of fun at C2E2 for the past 2 times times I've done it. Everyone has just been really, really warm. The staff, the security, the people who are letting you cross the road on the way to the con center, the attendees, other vendors, other exhibitors, industry professionals. Yeah, I think the imposter syndrome that I've been feeling just being here, knowing that I'm still very new and baby when it comes to art and feeling like I don't really belong. Those were all feelings that I was kind of manifesting on my own, but no one has made me feel like that. Everyone here has just been so nice, and I've really had absolutely nothing but a positive experience being here. I decided pretty early on I wasn't going to talk too much about the business aspect of this con. That's not really what this particular vlog is about, since it's my first travel solo con. I just wanted this vlog to be about recording the memories of everything, but I will tell you that this was a very high expense con, and so far I have made back the expenses for this trip. I've been making profit. I've been doing really well in sales. If you watched my Anime Expo vlog, you know that one of the things I struggled with was knowing how much inventory to bring, and I think I brought a much more appropriate amount of inventory for the show. I think certain illustrations are doing much better at this show than I anticipated. Yeah, I just feel a lot more confident coming out of this show than I did coming out of Anime Expo, and this has really just made me feel a lot more confident in myself. So this is the last of my business cards. I did not bring enough business cards. I didn't realize people would grab so many here. I think I brought almost 1,000 of them. But anytime I run out of business cards, I just tape the backside down and I tell people to either take a picture or scan the QR code, and that seems to work really well. For my war sellers, I would say these two prints at the top here have not been selling very well, but I mainly think it's just because of visibility. Most people aren't even noticing that these prints are here.
You gotta get your Osmo Pocket when you upgrade.
Yeah! He's back!
And then
Yay! Yeah! It's so good. Yay! Congratulations! Thank you. 30 minutes left. You're all set. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Which one are you looking for? It's over. Think of it's over. Now we made it through.
We did it.
How did I miss that?
Are you the skater then?
Hi, I'm home from SDCC. And look, I found my mic. I'm a real vlogger. No, I'm not. Overall, I had an amazing trip. I loved SDCC. I loved it so much. I really want to go back next year. And it's not really because of the sales. It's more so because of the atmosphere and the people. Probably the person I hung out the most with while I was there is Kai. Kai is an oil painter and he's absolutely phenomenal. He told me a lot about his process with oil painting, and he also teaches classes, and we talked a lot about color and color theory and how he approaches it. He's so accomplished. Listening to him talk about it and seeing his work really inspired me. It just made me want to paint so badly. I just want to drop everything and sit down and paint something. It's been so long, and I really used to love painting for fun, even though I'm not very good at it. Definitely recommend checking out his work. I'm like in awe of him, really. My table neighbors, Nick and Rebecca, Dreamforger Studios. I was so excited to table next to them. Before going to SDCC, there's something called the SDCC unofficial blog, and they do articles that basically tell you what you can expect from the con before you go. And one of the articles was on Nick, my table neighbor, and in the article it called him one of the nicest guys in Artist Alley. I was referring to Nick as Nice Guy Nick in my head so that I could remember his name. And when I got to the con and I met him, I have to say Nick absolutely lived up to that reputation. He absolutely is one of the nicest guys in Artist Alley. Nick makes these incredibly detailed portraits. You can tell that he has a passion for sci-fi and fantasy, but the breadth of work that he has is really cool. And he also had pins and commemorative coins, and so I really liked his collection of different merch. Oh, I also saw Josie. I've been a fan of her work for years and years. I have her foiled tea house print already, and then I've been eyeing her panoramic print as well, which it's one of the only art prints that I bought at SDCC actually. She was super sweet and very generous with her time. She talked to me for several days. She gave me a lot of really nice advice. She reminded me to hydrate and take care of myself, and she was just so kind, so sweet to talk to. I'm such a big fan of hers, and I really hope that I see her at more shows in the future because I love her work so much, and she really was one of the nicest people. And I also saw Jesse from Based World. I met Jesse at AX earlier this year, like a couple weeks ago. We both knew that we were going to see each other at SDCC again, and so I was really excited to see him. He seemed to have an awesome time. His table looked great. His art is so cool. I didn't realize how much of it is just like marker work. He is absolutely amazing. I saw that he was doing little sketches during the con too. Yeah, he's awesome, and he's already put out his SDCC vlog, so I think he did a really good job vlogging and documenting his journey. Jesse, I think you're so cool. I am briefly going to talk about expenses. If you watched my AX vlog, you know those expenses were just short of $4K. My expenses for San Diego I think are similar. I had a 4-foot table. Everyone in Artist Alley gets 4 feet. You split an 8-foot table with somebody. Most of my expenses were due to hotel. This is not a local con. I'm from New York and I had to fly to San Diego. The con starts Wednesday night for preview night and ends on Sunday. Vendors are supposed to be set up by Wednesday afternoon. I arrived Tuesday night, which meant I was staying Tuesday through Sunday night and leaving on Monday. So I was in San Diego for basically a week, and that's a very long time to stay. My accommodation expense was probably the highest expense for me. Altogether, I think my con expenses were just short of $3,700. This is definitely the longest con that I've ever done though. Over 4 days I think is a long time for a convention. Okay, so for sale, I'm not gonna go too much into detail. Again, I explained this in my last vlog, but people just get so weird about numbers. I don't know what it is about that. My sales, I broke my own personal best for number of transactions that I've ever done at a con, but again, keep in mind this is the longest convention I've ever done. Over 4 days, 4 days and a couple of hours, so just keep that in mind. But I am really excited about that. I'm excited that I set my own sales record, so yay. I think for my small square prints, I sold more of those at AX than I did for this con. So I was a little surprised about that because for this con I made them self-serve, and usually for a self-serve display that encourages more sales because people can just pick up and grab what they want to buy. But I sold a lot more 8x10s and a lot more 11x14s at this con than I did at Anime Expo. Also, I just want to quickly say, I know that Anime Expo and SDCC are completely different cons. The only reason I'm comparing them is because they were back to back for me. My stickers sold super well for this show. In fact, this is the first time I've understocked my stickers. I think I sold out of at least 6 die-cut sticker designs. In terms of cash versus card, definitely saw a lot more card at the show. I think in the end, 88% of my transactions were card-based. That is extremely high. I think for almost every other big con I've done, it's been a little bit heavier on the cash side. And I'm very grateful that I did have signal inside the con center. I did not have Wi-Fi, but I did have signal. This was truly a dream come true. I didn't even know that this was within reach for me, so I'm so grateful. I really am. I would love to come back next year. I'm very hopeful, and I think that I would be able to get in the future again if I keep pushing myself and I keep working on my art and working on my artistic POV. I hope that all the good feelings that I'm currently feeling now that the con is over carry me through the rest of the year. I hope that was a good summary of the con. I'm trying to make these vlogs informative, but also these are little memory capsules for me, so that when I look back on these shows 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, I can remember all the good times that I had, because I think that I might be living some of my best years right now. So if you're another vendor or an attendee or your staff or your volunteer, thank you so much for coming to my table. If you took home a ghost or a ghost ribbon or anything, Thank you. My next con is Otakon. By the time this vlog comes out, I will have done Otakon because I'm behind on editing. I'm so sorry. But as I'm filming this, I'm getting ready to leave for Otakon, which is in Washington, D.C., and it'll be my second time there. And then after that, my last con of the season to round it all out is Anime NYC. I'm going to Anime NYC at the end of August. I'm really excited that my last con is in my home city. If you like this video, please give it a like. Also, I have a Patreon. My shop will be reopening, but I am reopening it in August. I'm gonna have a big shop update in September with some of my newer prints. Thank you for watching my SDCC vlog. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.
One, and then I'll probably do a step, but I'll get them shipped to you, so I'll do it.